Hello. What's up? Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, let me just figure out my mood for today. My mood for today. God damn it. Alright, let's get into it. We're gonna start short for now with 30 minutes. Hello, Biggie Juju. And Mano. Why isn't this focusing? Maybe I should just start drawing and get it over with. Where's a pencil? This thing won't focus. Well, it'll focus when I put a BRBR in there. It always focuses when I do that, so. Alright, so I have to draw a panel that looks like this right here. It's kind of like they're looking back, turning away, basically. No. Anyways, as I was about to do, let's get into it. Damn. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, maybe maybe I should do this a horizontal thing just to, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Did I see who? Who are you talking about? Who's fuzzy? Anyway, enough of Kix's nonsense. Anyways, I'm gonna draw this big paneled just because I want it. I'm just gonna cover. I feel like I'm cheapening myself. Why does things look better in like this format? Can I see your face again? No. Just because you asked? No. Ew, no. Said, please, just let me see your face one more time before I go. Please. Why? I need it. Just a little longer. What are you gonna do? Alright. I should probably... No, his body's gonna be longer. Flame. 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 Anyways. Said 4 more. Just 2 more minutes, please. Of your time. It's just too easy. I don't even need to do this, which is funny, but I'm gonna draw. I want to make this look cool. If I'm gonna hide the bodies, I gotta make this look extremely cool. But for now, which way should the wind blow? I guess it depends on the cloak. I'm gonna make this panel go extremely hard when I do it digitally anyway. But I made a big mistake already. What if I unsubscribe? That's an issue you must face. Now, isn't it? I got a haircut! Yeah, I would like a haircut as well. Finally! Finally what? Boo-hoo, no face reveal. Why, who left Discord? I told you, I've been, like, pruning people. Do you not remember that part? Let's see what Kix drew in the Discord. Said, please, face reveal. What the hell horror show is that? Alright, that is 8 out of 10 horror from you, Kix. Alright. I don't need it, man. You know what, Harper? I like you. You're a smart person, a smart lad. Hello, Shark. Hello, Mint. Welcome back. This is going to be a group of dudes turning their backs type deal. But I don't think I'm doing it good enough already. If this is the first iteration, but I'm making like another one, but if this ends up looking cooler, I'm going to be upset. But let me just turn. I think lighting needs to be better in the room because it's like you can't even see this. Come on, Biggie, lock in. We'll be doing our push-ups later before the stream ends, so don't worry. If you do some push-ups, maybe I'll show myself. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. That's up to you to figure out, I guess. That's up to you to find out now, isn't it? I'm already screwing this up, but we gotta start somewhere, you know? Why is that one on in the corner? Turn this off. Alright. What to draw? I'm really picky. I'd say probably hate all the requests. Well then don't draw, I guess. I exist, yes. Looks like poopy. My anatomy's looking poopy right now myself. Look like action figures instead of real people. I mean, well, you have the starting part down then. Because that's how mine start to look like action figures. You need some nudity references is all. You're not gonna know. You need to look at more how the body works in terms of where the lines go, where the pecs go. Just look at the lines within the real body. Like if you have to look up grown men naked just to figure it out, do it. I had to. You know, you're not gonna know until you like get to that point where you have to look at like the anatomy for yourself and simplify it in your own, you know, because otherwise it's just you're gonna be stuck. That's really what I did. I was just looking up pictures depending on the part I needed to draw. I just look up pictures. And then eventually you'll be able to draw something that looks more in the muscle groups. But look up the muscular version for most of them sometimes because you can get a better image of the actual shape behind it because the muscular people have more of a defined, extremified version. So it's easier to see where the muscle and how it's shaped. So let's say you want someone more lean, you could do it without you just shrink the size. But, hello, most important part, indeed. I asked my friend, are we gonna call because you being mean? I'm not being mean, you're being demanding. I'm just drawing all the Daltons in the world. No. Well, we don't get what we want. That's the world we live in, fellers. Especially if I can't get what I want, you can't get what you want. I'll drag us all to hell. We're all going down. We'll all drag us all down. Drag us all. I'm gonna draw another one like this, another one like this. I'm gonna draw others like this, so. Because this panel right here, where is it? This panel, the 6 rich goblets, is going to go with the priest. It's going to be on the same, like, page. So I got to make it kind of cool looking. No. Anyway. Player, I'm ready to go now. Who am I drawing? So this is like a new panel within the remaster, and I got to draw like the saints turn sinners. That's like one of the lines in the intro. So I'm gonna draw saints like looking back at wherever they had, just to give people more of an image on what that could be. But yeah, and it's good for. Because this couldn't fit on one full page by itself. Would need to add some extra stuff, and it's already finished. And I was like, oh, in order to get the perfect like page turn count I want certain pages to be on different sides so it can be perfect. So this would be like, this would go straight into there, and it's just perfect. These two segments would be two different. But yeah. So I need to draw all the priests I already drew, including Nile. Maybe Nile's in the center, I don't know. But we'll figure that out. And I actually should get that picture out so I can have a better reference of what I'm even looking at, even though I'm the one who drew it. Shut your mouths, people. But yes, this is what a lot of the priests, this is Nile's priest mask, but they all had like star masks, which is pretty cool. This was his original one, but I gotta draw that scene on fire. I keep forgetting. It's gonna look weird. What are you blabbering about? Am I making a show? Well, I have a webtoon. Numen's Law. You can check the website out if you want. Anyway. Eyeball. I don't plan on it. It's more going to be a video game if I choose to invest my time into one or the other. I would prefer that, to be honest. I would 1000% prefer that because it's something physical and it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed the moolah. And that's what got me into a lot of animes and stuff like that to begin with, and cartoons and stuff, was the video games. What better way to connect people than something physical? These are all original characters. Only original characters. I don't copy, and nor should you. Anyway, where was I? I'm gonna turn the live stream on my other phone. This is how I got kicked out of the Royal Palace of Korea. What the hell? Just like any other sketch? You got kicked out of the Royal Palace, Korea? Alright. Alright. How about you go sleep with King Von? Alright. Hey, I said that twice. Answer my questions. Oh my god, you guys are so needy. Should I cut my blue hair? I didn't even know it was blue. I don't even know what it looks like. If you don't want negative attention, sure. I've been talking for a while. Well, I apologize. I can't see everything. You guys think I'm freaking biblically accurate angel or something, seeing everything? What do you want from me? What more do you want from me? I'm gonna go listen to music. You can do both. You can do both, or can you not? I don't know. If you can't, you're a loser. Alright, where is I? Alright, this guy's gonna be more in the distance, so he's probably gonna be higher. Right? He's gonna be a little bit higher, depending on the camera view. He's gonna be higher, but also lower at the same time. So, guys, I lost $70 in the stock market today. When I made an obvious call out that I should have been patient for, I could have made $1,000 today, man. Guess I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow. I didn't listen to my own rules. I said, guys, do this, and you're gonna get a lot of money. Like, fuck. And I didn't have enough buying power to do it myself, unfortunately. But I've cracked the code for. Guess what? Boom, you're getting cooked with that one. Shadows and lighting before colors and details. What do you? Depends what you're doing it on. That really depends what you're doing it on. Because if I had shadows before color and detail, some of the shadows, the color and detail, is shadows on their own. So it really, that doesn't apply to everything. It's definitely doesn't. Hello, Coop. Excuses. What's excuses? You're not late at all, though. But how are, yeah, you can't add that. Like, you can before if you want, if you're doing it just straight ink and you're softly doing it. But a lot of the shading and stuff, you could, depending on the art style, sometimes I like to do it with, I'm just going to show you. Talk is cheap, you know what I'm saying? Literally, some of the shine and shadows are the colors themselves. As you can see, like the colors themselves is the shine. See right here is a good example. Yes, you can add dark lines in the more deeper spots, but you can still do that after. Depending on if you're using like a colored pencil, sometimes when you use a colored pencil, it takes away from the detail, so I like to add that afterwards. But this right here, a lot of the shading is through the colors, and the lighting's through the colors alone. You can't even see with this stupid shine. Yeah. But that's up to you as the artist. There's no rules when it comes to art, and anyone who ever says that's probably an idiot. Like, if we take two roads and we both end up in the same place, who's to say my road was better? You know, it's very... Dun, dun, dun. I mean, you can do lights and darks before you color, but it really depends, because you have to know... I already, in my head, know where the light's coming from, so I don't need to do that. Sometimes I do it, though. Like for this one, I do have a few where I did shade it with the ink, but it didn't do much. Anyways, where was I? Before I got rudely interrupted. Dean got eradicated. Who's that again? Oh yeah, he keeps saying the same thing, and you know my guy is my greatest pet peeve, right? Repetition of the same thing over and over and over again. And I told him, stop saying that, and he keeps doing it. He keeps coming in every live being annoying. So, I ain't got time for that. You know what I hate worse than repetition? Stupidity when it's added in the mix. Like, what? Get out of here. It's okay. We all can redeem ourselves one day. One day. I'm not sure if they're all gonna wear the same mask or should I have them be cooler. Nah, I don't know. I don't want to have like I don't want to give people information overload with characters. So maybe I'll just make them basic for now. Like they all had the same fit on. Make them cool. We'll see. But they're all looking back. Looking back at it. I might make their stars a bit different on their masks. The priests that turned their back on the world because the world looked to them for answers and they couldn't give it. So then they fell ill with the Lord. They felt the Lord has betrayed them as well, so they too have drawn their backs. That ushered in the moment of mass hysteria. The moment where it really kicked off the corruption of the world. When the priest finally gave in, that's when you know it was done. When the priest gave up on the Lord, that's when you know. Alright, I like how this guy looks. He looks cool. But we're gonna make it a little bit better. I should zoom in a little bit. Zoom in, put your boy up here. When it wells. Good typing. Who's typing? Fifth shaped stars or something? I could do that, Dalton. But since there's already characters with actual star masks, well, I'm going to show him one more time. He's like the main one. But we're going to first just draw the basic star and then we'll alter it later. But for now, we got to focus on the main thing. And the main thing's keep putting the characters on the paper before we start adding extra things, because we don't know if we're going to keep it or not. So I can stay on one guy constantly erasing and changing it, but it's not going to put me in. It's not going to push me further to finish the thing. Thank you, Harper. Well, the priest you see that I shown you right there turns into, he's like the pontiff in a way. Well, let me see if I can find. So this guy, he's basically the Pope. He becomes the Pope, or I'm going to call it the Pontiff, which is a synonym. But he eventually is going to abandon faith and turn into this monstrosity afterwards. So he's going to turn into him afterwards, which is Nile, which is right here as well. But yeah, they aren't the Numen Knights, but they're something else. Which is funny because the Numen Knights kept their faith stronger than the priests. Or maybe it could be the one priest that abandoned it all was Nile, and the other priests are trying to basically hunt him down and kill him, but they can't because his anger's too. Timer of Doom. Oh yeah, the Timer of Doom. Viking characters more. Well, in order to do that, I'd have to like do some research about it. And I'm not really a big fan. I'm more into like Mayan civilization, and I see a lot of Viking stuff that I don't like to see Viking stuff. You know what I mean? I like to add every genre into a character. Like, I'll take a whole entire genre and put it inside one character, just so I keep it like, I don't keep it so like broad, boring. Because if I have like a bunch of Viking people, that's not, I don't have enough resources to just be drawing a full cast of Viking people. Then you're going to think it's about Vikings or the Viking period. But I can put all of it into one character, like all the samurai type era in one character. We can have a ninja guy, a Viking guy. I want this series to be a multiversal thing, but just on one planet. Like, what would a Viking look like in this world? Or how would my interpretation of a samurai ninja be in this world? Or, I'd rather just have one character have that than, you know what I'm saying? Than many characters. Like, even some integrants have, like, different eras into their style. But you won't see that till later. I mean, you don't have to. The consistency, your inconsistency could be your consistency. You know how One Piece, like, you know how they all have certain body types, but then you got the ones that look like straight whales, but they're consistently throwing random haymakers at you. So you can pretty much do that with your same. Like names, his name's intricate, but his name's just Prime. Because you got to go what fits the vibe of the character. Not everyone has to have, like, his name's Enzio Moras, you know, Margonzo, Betracool, you know, like, you don't have to go ridiculous. Maybe one guy can have that, and maybe one guy's name is just Jake. You don't have to do anything crazy, you know. But in my series, the unexpected is to be expected, so people are gonna they're gonna be ready for something that's not expected. So they're gonna assume that something that's way out of left field or doesn't add up would actually start to make sense, because none of it makes sense. If you get my drift. Can you name my TV head for me? If I were to have a TV head character, I would name him... Well, I'd name him after my favorite TV show, but it wouldn't be so obvious. It'd be like a hint at it, mainly. And I don't really watch much TV shows, but I think I'd either name it off of that or a cool concept within TVs in general. Or you can do something simple, depending on how quirky this character is. If it's like a silly guy, you could have a simple name. You know what I mean? But, you could go easy. You could name him from static to, maybe the Latin term of what television means. Or, you know, you can just shorten a word of whatever, I don't know. You can name him something weird like impromptu. Or there could be some weird lore conspiracy on TVs in general, and you can name him off of that depending on the vibe you want your story to be. Hey man, I already made a whole video on how to name your characters. And from what I can tell, moral of the story, it doesn't matter. As long as you make the character cool enough, it'll just fit right into whatever you're working with. Like I know I say Luffy's name's Luffy, like come on down. Improv class sounds like real fun. I wish I could do something like that. Would I make a show if I was given money? I am gonna have like a pilot episode though. That is something I do want to do. Do I have that in here? Is that in the roadmap? Yes, pilot episode, but it's towards the end. Like, it's not the main majority. Right now, we're right here. We're right here in the phase. So we went... We're right here in the phase. So... But, yeah. I would have a pilot episode, though, that would be in the video game. It would show it in the video game as well. That'd be fire. And I want, like, an anime opening, but I don't care if I get an actual series or not. That's not important to me. If I do, the pilot episode, it would be like a concept. The anime opening would be more better production. It would be like an anime opening. Obviously not Japanese words in it, but some anime openings don't have Japanese words, but... Yeah, that's a road map. My actual map is right here. But that's my road map I did at work and I taped it together with band-aids. But yep. Info card remaster, NL extras dropped, the website dropped, Icar's chapter intro, which was +2, mind you. And we're gonna do the zine, then we're gonna do the next chapter of Icar to finish off his intro, and then we're gonna get Johnny his tablet, and then we're gonna start a Kickstarter, figure out how to do that, and then the Kickstarter will be for the full copy, or maybe also the zine, and then we're gonna release full books. I'm gonna try and get like a deal with like Barnes and Noble or something. We'll see how that goes. It doesn't matter. And then release the next chapter. What does this say? Why does that say 50 guy? Well, I messed that up. Anyways, release next chapter. Then we're gonna do like small animation, Kickstarter for the video game, anime opening. Like who's Johnny? He's gonna be someone who's gonna be coloring some of my chapters in the future, along with Anti potentially. We'll see. Buzz, Fuzz, Vision, Shiver. Yeah, we got names. Static. Could name them 10 for like antenna. Could name them a bunch of things. Alright, so I'm gonna draw the next. I'm gonna keep drawing these guys. This ain't perfect by all means, but it's definitely a start to get the ball rolling. Why is the light like that? Stop it. I love folders and then peak quote. C cam. That's not a bad one. Alright, where was I? I'm gonna draw dudes in here now. Some of them are fully... They're gonna be more turned, as I believe, as they're... Like... He's gonna be turned this way. Like, huh? Like, his neck's kind of, like, rolled over. Ignore that. What time is it? Did I get a message? No, I didn't. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. You cook them? Dang. That's sad. When you get to my thing, when you know you're better than someone, you gotta have them have a fighting chance. So that way you're both having fun. I like to give people a fighting chance. Especially if I know I'm 10 times better than them. And if they beat me by accident, who cares? That's how I'm feeling. But yeah, you want to 1v1? You know... Or maybe I'll just get so close to where they think they're about to win and I'll take it away from them. No, drop a like for your boy. Joyful shits. What? I'm not eating no poop right now. We played knockout and I won over. Oh, knockout. That's different. That's like, oh, you have to, you know. I hate when people, when you, like, you're playing basketball and they pick the people that they know they're gonna win so they can keep, like, winning. What's the point in playing? You're not gonna touch the ball as much. Like, who cares? I like a challenge. I'll pick the worst person on my team just because. And then I'll win with them, and then it's a big, huge thing. You know what I mean? Oh. What? What are we talking about? Shush. Communism. Oh, my name. I keep my show ideas from people. The ideas stay interesting, but if I tell people about it, it becomes boring. Well, it's the anticipation of the idea, not the idea itself. So you can find a way where you tell ideas, right? But you got to keep them, you got to keep it vague. You can tell your story, but be vague about it, and that keeps it interesting. Me, I give them an information overload because I'm passionate about it, and they feel it. They feel the passion. I mean, capitalism is terrible, you know? Capitalism is terrible. It's good for people who want to make a change for their lives in a sole single matter, but realistically, it doesn't matter which route you go. You can go full throttle, and the problem is every time a country gets a power, they'll go full throttle one direction or full throttle another direction, and you can't have the perfect middle ground between the two. You can have good capitalism, but if it's built off the basis of terrible things, it's just going to eventually get to the point we're at now. But you know, like some countries, there's good communism. It depends which way you're looking at it. It's the little things. But, you know, it's the problem is they go full throttle with communism a lot of times, and we're going full throttle with capitalism. Or we've been full throttle. But, alright, where is he gonna turn? He's just gonna be looking this way, why not? No, he should be looking down. I should have one just looking down, because they all can't be looking the same direction, looking stupid. What's the game gonna be like? I hope it's like a Smash Brothers type of deal. I want one like a Naruto Storm, because that was like my favorite look of a fighting game. When I draw my characters fighting, I always imagine they're fighting like the Naruto Storm video game. But that's later on. I'm not gonna be too ambitious too early on, you know what I mean? You gotta start small. If I make it alive long enough. He hates tisms. Who hates tisms? I don't think any ism is good. Is any ism good? Are there good isms? Naruto. Yes. Yeah, you're done. You're gone. Forever, actually. If you ever see that guy, delete him forever. Lesbianism. I find it weird I just got called a man. Huh? Who called you a man? Stupidism. I said, are there any good isms? And you guys are giving me skepticisms. Pretty good, I guess. But it's under the guise of it not being good, so... Feminism? It's good, but it's not. I feel like it lost its meaning. I don't even know what that means, Connor. You're hitting me with some big words here. Alright, thank you, Dalton. See you next time. No, Dalton, please, don't go. Dalton! Dalton! Dalton vanishes into the void, and he's gonna appear in season 3. We're gonna think he's dead. We're gonna think Dalton's gone. Alright. A mid-polite or indirect word or phrase substituted or considered too harsh, blunt, or unpleasant. Yeah, my brain's not wrapping around. A mid-polite or indirect word or phrase substituted for one considered too harsh. Oh, I do that all the time, I guess. So it's basically just... Isn't democracy a form of government? There's always going to be a form of government, whatever way you look at it. You know, I was looking up coalitions and revolutions that worked, right? Successful ones, right? And the problem is, a lot of the times, is the people within it that start it cause trouble. They get some form of power within the revolution and they turn into the people they were fighting against. You know what I mean? And that's what makes it die down, the coalition or revolution in general, is because the people within it are so divided and they don't keep the main goal the main goal. And then they turn into their own factions and have their own arguments amongst when they're forgetting the main goal to begin with. So they're just treating it with emotion. And it's like when people have debates or arguments, the goal of a debate or any, let's say an argument is basically to come to a conclusion of mutual understanding. But a lot of the times it's just to win. It's not to actual find truth. And that's where when I talk to people and they're arguing with me and I'm like, "Oh, you're right." And they're like, "Huh? What? What do you mean?" They don't know what to do. But nothing's always good if you take it to the extreme. American, if you're the one who asks the questions, then no. If you are the one who to vote, then yes. What? Saying passed away. Over using the word dead as an example. Ah, thank you for the example. That's good. So it's just soft words, basically. And then made the French Empire. Well, yeah, that happened a lot in history, I'm sure. More times than written down in documents. Because the number one problem when it comes to humans is other humans. Like, I fear, you know how they want to, like, eventually send people to Mars to live on, like, colonize or whatever? Like, it's gonna turn into a random hierarchy. And what starts things is just someone eating someone else's sandwich, someone not flushing the toilet, and then in small resentment happens from these little minor decisions. You know, someone accidentally not closing the fridge or something like that. Someone left the door open a little too much, or they didn't crack it like how the other person wanted it. Or, you know, they just walk around with their shoes untied just to look stupid. And these things make people divided. Small, stupid things like this make people divided. And that's put that to a bigger scale, like a coalition or a revolution. And the difference, it's not much different. But that's my conclusion. Because I think I know everything about people. You just wanted to say you're sorry. I forgot you even did that. I hope you know I don't take anything of that nature too serious or to heart because someone does it every day. And to make you feel better, the person telling me to draw, what's his name from Bendy? Or no, Prototype. Someone's telling me to draw Prototype 3 million times. Hello, Connor. Mint here. Hello, Connor. Mint here. Yeah, Revolutions. Bibano, Bibano, Bibano. Bibano just gives me brain rot vibes. What do you think, Anti and Connor? It's like saying I'm in between jobs when being unemployed. These examples are fun, Connor. Keep them coming. What's this? It's an elephant. Just because someone has more pigmentation in their skin doesn't mean we should hate each other. Well, yes, that's another thing, but also that's used as a distraction and a ploy to keep us divided. This is never really about race. It's not about race as much as they want you to think it is. Because you'll realize you'll see the same people in power that are black, even, and you'll be like, what? Isn't he one of us? No, it's not about, it's about clubs. It's not about this. Yes, I do have a comic. It's called Numen's Law. I should have the camera over there. Numen's Law. Wait a minute. The words. Numen's Law. I've only seen him from clips, and he just gives me brain rot music. I just assume it's just brain rot music. But it's like party brain rot music to me. But that's my take. No, just because someone's smarter than you doesn't mean they're smarter than you in every aspect. You know what I mean? Like, I could be smarter than you logistics wise, but if you start talking about something I don't have no experience in or have never experienced myself, you could have me beat. Like, and smart people aren't always right just because they're smart. I know, because I've been on both ends of the battle. But, you know, yes, I'm sure we all are in this live stream. Yeah. It'd be like that. Some people just think they're the smartest. And you know what I learned? The more, like, school smart you are, the less, like, logic you have. That's what I've learned. That some kids in school, like, they were smart, but they weren't, their social cues weren't all there. They weren't completely smart. And for anyone who's just jumped in, I'm drawing a panel that's supposed to be in it. It's going to be right on the same page as the other one. So I need to have the priest in like some traditional outfit turning their backs, kind of. Yeah, don't. Well, I like the term ignorant, but it's a little too harsh of a word for some people, so it's better not to use that word. I'll just say unenlightened. They even uneducated insults people. Another example. Yeah, I just did it myself. That word you was talking about, euphemism. Yeah, euphemism. You're gonna get euphemized. Word of the day, euphemism. I'm adding that to my collection because I am a euphemist. Who's the strongest filter? Their brain goes blank. That's hilarious. He said, but I ask him, who's faster, Sonic or... Just formal. What's up, Red Man? Dun, 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 dun. Euphemism. All right, I gotta draw more. More. All right, this is just the base. But I'm gonna look up like top manga panels where the cape's flowing like crazy. I'm gonna just look at it. I'm gonna use that as inspiration. We go with Batman from comic books. We can go Piccolo. You know. We can go Berserk maybe. I know which panel exactly I'm thinking of. No. Who's that, bro? I don't know what he's referencing. Avatars, I believe that is the word, right? Personas. Dun, dun, dun. I only draw the personas of my greatest viewers. Which I should actually show again. Let's bring it out. Let's bring out the flex. There's our personas. Let's bring it out. Bing bong. We have them right here. We have Overthrown, Sawyer, Punk Bunny, Connor's right here. Mints in the background. Kicks right there, Johnny, and Anti. And Sniper right there. Child to work day. I don't have children. Antibody. He's on antibody. He's on it. Yeah, maybe I should have just drew you without the body. That was just the vibes. How was I gonna have you sitting on the ground and drawing? Anyway, yeah. I just did anti in my style. Not. He's on the antibody again. Anti when the frog evolved. Be a better artist. Anti's so upset right now. That's just preference, right? That's it. Just for that, you're starting stuff with me. So I'm going to draw antibody again. Just for you attacking me. I'm going to draw antibody. I'm going to draw anti-full body. Hold on, guys. I think it's time to draw antibody. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm going to draw anti, but he came out of college outfit. Should I do this to him? Or should I give him the ground? Uh-oh. Don't make me do this. I'm gonna do it. Maybe I should just start with the build. I'm gonna give him the... Oh god, anti. This is crazy. I'm gonna give him the... I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Well, I have Conqueror's Hockey every day, so I hate to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta draw, I'm about to draw. It's gonna be a funny video. Don't get on my bad side, anti. Or it's coming. Do not get on the bad side or I'm drawing it. I'm drawing a good version too, not no scribbles. I'm gonna draw the greatest. He's giving me One Piece facts, guys. I don't remember asking. Alright. How many of these should I draw? Because how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should I keep it at 7? I don't know. How much was this one? This one still looks better. You look white for a second. You white man. Aren't you white, sir? Look at your PFP. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think 7's decent. I don't know what to do with the last guy, but whatever. You know. But I don't want to add the... I'm going to keep drawing more just in case, but I'm going to gray them out. So, like, just in case I don't want to draw them. So I'm going to just keep drawing more dudes, but they're going to be lighter. And I'm not going to draw much of the body on them. This one looks goofy as hell. This is why I don't... This is why it's good to draw the body underneath. Because I got it looking goofy. Goofy. His head will probably be bigger over here. Dun, dun, dun. Chicken legs? Nah. Because the panel's just gonna be this. Ignore the body frame. The body frame is not accurate to what I drew. Doodle Bober asked me something, and then he just he said he said the words he shouldn't have. He said brain rot. I'm an advocate against brain rot, therefore I won't allow it. I won't allow this brain rot. Brain rot is the death of the future. Should I go on my brain rot rant right now? No, I'm not going to. I'd love to. Oh, maybe I should draw more priests. Okay, I'm gonna draw more, but they're gonna be more foggied out. Like, they're gonna be in the front, but foggied out. So it's the focus isn't on them type of deal. Okay, I see the vision. So I should have just kept it, but I'm stupid, so whatever. Alright. I see the vision. Now I gotta lame it. Ugh. 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 I don't even like this. Ugh. Why? Alright, you fucking. I hate brain rot. Oh my god. Listen, the brain rot rant. It's literally handcrafted to make people stupid. Literally. And I'm not even conspiracizing that. Well, I kind of am. But I could prove it. But that would take a whole day. Man. It's literally made to keep you disengaged from reality. The brain rot. It's literally made to make you disengage. Are you disengaging from reality? And I notice more new brain rot drops when the other trend of one dies. It's like, oh, this is perfect brain rot material. The next one's uploaded into the cycle. The 3 best people I know. But, alright, I'm gonna draw another one over here like this. Like they're about to turn their backs, but not quite. No, why am I drawing it like this? This next right here. Do I not know how to draw? Shut up. Alright, what is this? Doesn't help that the masks are covering the chin. They don't show no chin. It's like your face is being smushed. Fruit Love Island. Oh, I've seen that. That is very much brain rot. How dare you come in and say Fruit Love Island? That's so cancerous. You hate buff people? Huh? Thank you, Kimber Holler. Don't say it, anti. Anyways, yes. Numen's Law, baby. it in the link in my bio. Alright, why is this dude smaller than the other dudes? He's literally should be bigger. I mean, they don't have to be buff if you don't want them to be buff. Some dudes you just gotta make buff for variety. Gotta have that variety, you know what I'm saying? Because what good? I'm drawing it hard lines. Blasted Kakarot. Maybe I will draw the stars differently from varied to priest to keep it a little bit more interesting. Maybe I'll add more of a face to it as well. Or maybe not. Maybe that would ruin the vibe I originally created. Yeah, it probably would. I'm gonna draw it like this just for this one. See what happens. Bong skis. Don't say it. How'd you know? It's a lot of fighting. I mean, there's a lot of shows where the guy aren't buff. They're lean. Depends on your art style, too. You don't have to just draw a straight jacked guy for no reason. Like, you could draw lean people. If he's lean. And some people just can fight that aren't even fit at all. Look at Tyson Fury. I don't know what you're referencing. This is going to be even lighter gray when I do it, or lighter saturate when I do it in the thingy. It's going to be QL. But he's going to be facing this way. Because they all can't be looking around. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll draw. See, the more further it gets out, the more gray people will be then. So I have the main 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then these few would be saturated out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this group of people will be more fogged out. Well, these are like, they don't have to be like full priests. You could be like priest in training type of deal, like acolytes, maybe. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I'll write that down. Even though I don't know how to spell it. I don't know what you're talking about. Main characters. My main character is skinny. Even though I accidentally made him jack a couple of panels. I just accidentally just made this dude ripped. Sorry. That was just my lack of experience. Made this dude straight jacked. I was like, oh no. Bullocks shouldn't. Bullocks. Bullocks. Oh god. Maybe I'll just have this guy standing straight like this. Because they're all not going to have the same build. Like, some of them will be bigger, I like to think. Some would be more brawn. Like, let's give him a thicker neck. But if he has a thicker neck, he's probably gonna be wide as hell. Alright. Maybe this one just like, but I don't want to bring too much attention to it. Should I do my push-ups or should I just let my body rest? No, I can't do my push-ups. My body hurts. It doesn't matter. Does it matter to me? Maybe this one's more scrawny and skinny. And he's just like... One looking back and the rest looking forward. I might have one in the distance just looking... I want to have them all looking back and then one's looking forward. I want them to behave like they're all turning on. I want the reader to feel like they're all turning their back on the reader. And the reader's like, huh. That's what the vibe I want to give. But we'll see. We will see what this does. Should I have one that's like a Coconut Tribe member and their head's extremely huge? You plan on being a big YouTuber? No, I don't. That takes more effort than required. I will be a niche one. That is, I'd rather be kinda known or not, like not known at all and successful is better than anything. I want to be known like by one person on the street every year, if any. Like, not known is better, but like, just to have that flex, you know? But other than that, like, no. Fame is not what you want. Because I'll start saying stuff and I'll lose my fame instantly. You can't be a propagandist. Or you can't be like a, against the system and be super famous at the same time. It doesn't work. Looks kind of goofy. They all are sacred. Might just be me. Anti's in a hateful mood tonight. That's it. Oh, they're turning their backs on. I like it. I think it's the vibe that it's giving off, mister. It's definitely the vibe I want. Well, he looks out of place. Like, why is he turned that way? But these are going to be grayed out, so it's going to look cool. No more talking about crack. Oh, I'm going to talk about all crack. Oh, your crack, my crack. Our crack. Cracks will be talked about. I'm not hating, maybe a little bit. But the aura. If they're all turned, you won't be able to see. I want to show the star from all directions. I want people to see the star. It's the main symbol. No more talking about. If anything, I might get famous from talking about crack. It was funny. You ever see that video where one of the guys was like, he said, "Why are you guys crackheads?" And he says, "I'm not a crackhead, I'm a crack body." He said, "I'm not the head, I'm a whole body." I'm not a crackhead, I'm a crack body. I would say the N-word, I think, because he says that, but I don't want to get canceled. The aura. Well, I want these to be just alkalites. Like, just a priest in training type of deal. Some of them aren't, some of them aren't. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Or maybe this one's looking straight at, you can see the eyes through them. You can see it's fading away. Or maybe this one's just in the way back, just turned his back, and they're all just following right now. I'm a crackhead. But now, silence thy crack. I am drawing. Silence thine. Close thine crack. The anointed one is drawing. Sometimes I lose my skill as I draw. You ever just come back from drawing and just be even better than you were before for no reason? And then you're questioning it. Like, what is going on? That's me with video games, too. Like, I won't play for a while. Maybe it's like it changes the way I think. I don't know. Maybe it does. Like, I'll stop playing video games. And it'll be like a game I'm fairly decent at, but I'll be like 10 times better coming back. Like, whoa, what changed? Maybe I just care less now, so maybe I don't know. These aren't one of those moments, but... Not a crackhead, I'm a crack body. Who started the crack? Who started that talk? When he started it. And I don't appreciate it. I think they're all just following the center. Makes them look less special. But there's levels to it. As you can see. Depending how many I can draw right here is going to be crazy. But maybe the guy with his back turned is going to be actually a special one that tries to end Nile. I don't know. It'd be cool if Nile had his own like side series, but we'll see if he survives. He will. Only draw good when you feel like it. Well, that means you're drawing bad when you don't feel like it, because you don't feel like it. You're not interested in it. You're not gonna draw as good as you want, because you need the creativity to be. You're not gonna have it if you're not like, if you're about it. I mean, yes, the best artist can still make something cool, but it's like, if you're not into it, you're just cutting corners the whole ride, and it just turns into one mess. Well, everyone uses references eventually. Maybe he has like a huge, like, he's carrying like some, who knows, like a, just to be extra with it, you know. Maybe as when I draw him digital, I'm gonna give him separate masks. This panel's gonna be cool though, for sure. But I will have like a taller one right here. He's just freakishly tall for no reason. No, because we got Niles, the freakishly tall one. But maybe there's another freakishly tall one too. No, that's going to take away. I don't want to bring it to too much attention to this. I want the attention to be in the center. The center! Alright, fellas. I'm going to go. Alright, it's getting out of hand. So I'm getting out of here.